Yes, a beautiful place. Paddy's Farm. Maybe close to Paddy's Farm. But guys, I'm not interested in comments. Please, you're going to insult my neighbours, right? My neighbours are very good friends with that Polish family, as obviously they've stayed down that way themselves before they moved up here to Scotland, well, to Dundee. So, is what it is. People could put what the fuck they want about Bobby. What was that? Something about Bobby. Heard it all now. Bobby leading an army to Paddy's Farm. Listen, at least I've got the balls to do something. Yous are sitting right in. Yous coming to stand up against them all. They've got a girl against her will. No wonder all the direction was on Decca Heavy. And I'll go back to DC. Wait. Legs are shaking, look. Wow. Oh. She's speaking to Martina. Oh, it broke my heart, man. She was like, Bobby, please, make video and tell people that she's well looked after. I was like, I know the way you treat your daughter. She's got everything in the back garden, bouncy castles, bikes. Everything. They're always away on family picnics and holidays. She's not badly treated, man. Honestly. Guys, you're not stupid, man. I got offered big money, honestly, still am getting offered big money, and I'm out of criminality. I'm a born again Christian. I'm not getting my head turned by that. Maybe in the past there was money driven for smart watches, but I've got it all. Don't need it. I couldn't care if I was wearing a £10 pair of Tesco trainers, which I'm not. Thankfully, I look the part, unlike some of these Jake Balls, Tony Burkitts and your Conroys with stains down their clothes and fucking eye patches on like that, patched. Paddy, you're disgusting. Listen, I used to think you had a bit of pool, but guess what? The only bit of pool you've got is that. Fucking Pirates of the Caribbean, man. Wow, honestly. All eyes on fucking DH. What a poor boy. And listen, people could say sticking up for DH. There's a lot of Dundee boys, well known, that have said to me, have you got so-and-so's number for DH? And I've not gave them it. Why? I'm not away to start getting pulled in. I'm just saying, why is everybody scared to go to Paddy's Farm? Why? 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 Just tell me fucking why. Why? I guarantee you if somebody offered me now, I could get a lift on YouTube to pick me up now for this destination and drop me off. I would go on my own, and I swear on that girl's life, may she never get. I said, know what it's like? They got to explain to me for the Polish people that were in Adler. It's like the unknown, that film when they take his daughter. Is that Liam Neeson? Liam Neeson, is it? There's 1 and 2. I know it's a bit far-fetched here, but that's exactly what it's like. Grooming at the top level, and you've got Paul Ellis. He's got a face like a melted welly. He smells like the fucking River Thames. He's got hair like fucking Tony Burkett's pubic hair. He's got fucking chlamydia dripping from his mouth, the little midden. All begging, listen to this. You just know this anyway. All begging. PayPals, t-shirts, all about the narrative, What about that fucking Danny? What about that girl? What about that narrative? Just make any narrative you want. You've even tried to get me in a bit of shit. I've been pulled in the station about 6 to 7 times now over stuff that you know. Trying to get people to video call me escorts. Months back when I was vulnerable, answering them. Want to see my private parts. You're paying them at the side of them. I clicked it. The authorities not got involved. It's all on register. Fact. Now I ain't no grass. But listen, I'll tell you something. It ain't a way to give pictures of my private parts to anybody. And then they say if you don't say it's about Decca Heavy, you've been set up here. will be putting them on child porn sites. Will yous now? That was a couple of months ago. Straight away the police got a phone like that, because any of yous would have done the same. This is what these cunts are up to. They're sick individuals. So if they've done that to me, a guy that's not got as much hype as DH, why, just ask yourself guys, why were they trying to, I'm not saying names, but the circle, people from other parts, why were people trying to pay me drugs? Why was I getting a couple of this and a couple of that? That away had 2 girls waiting to make statements. I told George Ferry on the phone a week before the Hatchet fight. I went, look, I jumped on the bandwagon at the start. I was on drugs, I was vulnerable. But see now, I'm in recovery. And I feel absolutely amazing. Look, life's oozing out me, man. Look, life is oozing. I'm in shape, proper shape, a lot. Best shape I've been in years. And people go, you're built like this and that. Listen, for my weight, I'm in good, phenomenal shape. I've only been off drugs for December. So it's progress. But that's what I spoke about. So guys, come on man. Apollo's got balls, I know that, right? Cumbrian Truth sitting in a hotel shitting himself, right? Are you guys going to sit and be men, or sit back and just let a girl get abused but pick on the one person and get his channel took down off YouTube and fuck his fucking his projects up in his life and his mental health? Just one person. Why was it just the one? Why was it not? Why did you not get paedophile hunters on each? Tony Burkett, Conroy, Decca. Why just Decca? Why was it? Obviously for the attention. Because look at the fame the amount of people have got. YouTube fame. What they think is celebrity fame. They're walking about the street side, big crowds in, confronted on their own, they shit their jocks. But man to man in car parks in Manchester, the first presser, they shit themselves. But when you're put under a lights and pay-per-view, 10 weeks, left on your own backstage and told just to sit, don't bother them up there, man. Listen, good luck kiddo in your next fight, Ben Hatchet. Chaza, you were slating me, I was pals with you. You says ain't no Bobby Kettman or something. I mean, you get something straight, Chaza. You've pulled out the fight with your broken hand. I went into the fight with no medication. Nobody knows this. I went to well, my team and that knew it. No excuses. Hatchet is an elite fighter. There's a lot of good bare knuckle fighters in Dundee that have came from Dundee. Like, I could name a couple, like Mark Navarro, another guy that I can't name, but he was fighting. He fights down the road from this area. I could name a lot, but there is levels to this game. But I believe Ben Hatchet's the best, even better than the ones that have came from Dundee. Now people could see you're just saying that because what happened. I'm just being honest. The guy's got ferocious power. Now I'm not going to say names, but I fought with infamous gangsters in this city. This city's tiny. I've done bad stuff in the past, and I've been hot, sniped for 10 people. I've never been hot as hard as what Hatchet hit me in my life. See that second shot, bang. That would have knocked a horse out. Trust, and people say, why didn't it knock you out? He was free and a bit. I was 10:02 and got told for. I've got the messages. 10:02 weigh-in. Went down. I got weighed in. He was 13:02. Crazy. But listen, no your fault, Hatchet. You've got a kid. You told us it was for the paycheck. I never came on here to go on about me and you, mate. I came on here to stick up for a vulnerable girl, and I want people to spread this message and tell people that. Listen, another thing as well that's just popped in my mind. Look what the Polish people are going through right now with this war in Ukraine. Losing family members, and there's a bit of a story to the neighbours, families, friends, if you know what I mean. They're going through a lot. Then she's got her daughter, who's with this notorious gangster, shithouse, who won't come on a camera. Burkett. Yeah, listen, I never really knew anything about like these individually. Messages and offering his money and whatever, like certain people and drugs, and there you go, sent up for this place and that place at the start, months ago. Then it says it was clean. I was withdrawing. I got a phone call at 9:30 at night saying there's somebody 20 minutes away from your house you want, blah blah blah. 2 big bags of stuff. I says no for my brother. Hand to God. And they know, listen, ain't the grass, listen, don't fight on the streets. Why am I doing this? Because there's a girl held at ransom. And no one is. Everybody's getting clicks and views off it. Why do we not go down to Paddy's farm and just go right into the shed and get it dealt with? What's the problem? Surely they've got Apollos who could find out this Danny's direct will. I can't. Listen, I'm no one to incite violence. But get on to as if you get my drift. It was just anger. I've got mood swing disorders and anger issues and whatever. ADHD, that's what I'm always like, fucking bouncing about and whatever. But listen, I'll tell you something. We'll go down and we'll have a nice polite chat with her. I swear on that girl, she may never get up that house. Apollo could pick me up, anybody. Drive me to that farm and I'll swagger on it with my phone. Put it down and go. Listen, I'm standing my ground for the girl and her family. Yous don't intimidate me. Yous don't intimidate me. Making t-shirts on the back of, yous are calling DH a beast, a nonce, the N word and the great word and whatever, right? But yet, the man's not got any grapes or